Now, to a story that is developing all the time on Sports Sunday, and Derek Chisora was arrested by police at Munich airport this morning after last night's brawl with David Haye. Chisora was arrested on suspicion of assault and GBH as he tried to fly home, and this was him arriving at Munich Central Police Station a little earlier. He's now being questioned by detectives. The police also want to speak to Haye, but as yet, they haven't managed to track him down. Well, Chisora was joined at the police station by his trainer, Don Charles. That was him leaving the hotel this morning. And more pictures of the brawl are reaching us all the time. This was the moment when Chisora and Haye clashed after the news conference. So Chisora goes head-to-head with Haye before Haye appears to hit him with a big right hand, and that's when it all kicked off. Eventually, the pair was separated and Haye walked away, but Chisora was still furious and then claimed that Haye hit him across the head with a glass bottle. Haye's trainer, Adam Booth, was also caught up in the brawl and suffered a cut to his forehead after Haye threw a camera tripod. Didn't stop there. Shortly after the brawl, Chisora threatened to shoot David Haye. Chisora's promoter, Frank Warren, has called his behaviour unacceptable.
He got off the table with the microphone in his hand, stupidly, in my opinion, stupidly as it turned out. It was a ridiculous thing that he did, and it took away all what he did in the ring, because actually in the ring he fought really well. He was a huge underdog and he fought his heart out. He done, you know, I think he done as far as a boxer's concerned, done as best as he could. He gave Vitaly Klitschko the hardest fight I think he's had since he fought Lennox Lewis. It was only the fourth time that Vitaly Klitschko had gone 12 rounds. And he actually even won the last round. It's just ridiculous where, you know, there's a guy that when he gets into the ring can do so well, yet outside the ring, he gets himself involved in some really, really horrible situations. We've said a lot last night. I was with him in the early hours. You know, whatever I say now or said yesterday isn't going to change the situation. You know, we need to, I think, from his point of view, let this sink in to what position he's in and the reasons he's in the position, and then we'll deal with it as best we can and decide whether, you know, what his future, if he's got a future in boxing.
And just to let you know, we have just been speaking to a representative from the Munich police about this situation. We'll bring you that interview very shortly to see exactly what the state of play is in Munich today. Meanwhile, the British Board of Boxing Control told us earlier they'll hold a hearing when both boxers return to England.
I'll report it to the board at their next meeting, and the board will decide what action should be taken. But I think I can fairly say that you know, a hearing will take place, and we'll deal with it when they come along and give their explanations, and nothing before. I mean, I can't say exactly what's going to happen because I don't know. We'll just have to get everything together. I'll certainly be speaking to the German authorities, the German Boxing Federation and the German police. But I would expect the German police are quite happy to get rid of him, to get rid of them both out of the country and can bring them back to us, and we'll deal with it accordingly.
Well, former IBF cruiserweight world champion Glenn McCrory believes Haye's behaviour last night will affect his chances of ever getting another bout with one of the Klitschko brothers.
David was there trying to do his PR to get a Vitaly Klitschko fight, and that's really backfired on him, and you know, he's going to need some very good PR. And what David's doing increases to do, you know, is just say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing, and this is going to set him back a long, long way, you know. I mean, it's taken away from what he'd done great as a champion, as a cruiserweight, and then as a heavyweight, and then recently, you know, it's just not been very good.
Now, Roger Federer has won the Rotterdam Open.